What is up, you guys? It's James from James Reptiles. Couple things. First off, my girlfriend's mom went to Bodega Bay and she brought me back this awesome lizard, gecko wall mount. I have a perfect spot for it, and as soon as it's up, I'll show you guys. It'll take me forever to put it up because I am busy, but I have a perfect spot for it. I can't wait to put it up. This is my girlfriend's old camera. We went to Best Buy. I got a new battery and a battery charger, so hopefully we can use it. I don't know anything about it. Hopefully it's better than my phone. If it's not, then I would just keep using my phone. I gotta play with that. I gotta figure out how to transfer stuff from that to the computer. And lastly, we got our Christmas tree. I'll throw it up for you guys. It's a Douglas fir. We got it for like $30. Really good price over at Food Max. We don't have a tree stand, and we didn't last year either because I think we moved in like April, and then we didn't the first year, and then we just renewed our lease, and we don't this year. They're like $30, but I had this bucket, and I realized there's a whole patch of needles I didn't vacuum. The branches don't let it spread out as much, or the bucket doesn't let the branches spread out as much, but it works. I mean, maybe we'll find one at Goodwill or something, or pick one up real cheap for something. But nevertheless, that's our tree. Let's move on to fish tank stuff. Okay, so I got this big old bag of plants, fake plants on Amazon for like $10, $11. I ripped the little corner out of the bag and I poured water in the top, and basically I do that to rinse off the plants, get any extra chemicals off. You know, stuff's normally not on there, but you never know. So basically what I'm going to do is lift that up without trying to blind you all. Is that blinding? That's alright. And start dropping them in. And I don't know exactly how I want the layout to be yet, but we'll make it look alright. Basically, I want a lot of cover, especially I want one little area to have specifically a lot of cover, just so all the baby fish have somewhere to hide when they're being born. And we'll put some of these, a couple smaller ones, we'll put those up at the front. A little string of glue on this one. There's a big old mass. Put that right in the back. And then this last one, right there, I think we'll call that good. And I might switch it up again before we do anything. Let me put the light on so you can actually see what it looks like, and so I can actually see what it looks like. So obviously I started up a little bit, but lots of plants in there. There's like a gap in that back corner. I might fill that in and move some away from this corner because that's where the intake is. So I'd rather them not school up by that. I just realized that. I'll probably end up doing that. And other than that, I think it looks really good. I went with the bright blue purple plants. Obviously there's always going to be some green plants in there, but I went primarily with the blue purple just because I'm going to be doing blue guppies and I want them to look really like I want them to blend in, look really nice, and you know, if I can't see them because they're blending in, they must be really blue, and those will be the ones that'll stay in there because I won't be able to see them and pull them out. I know I said I would test the water in today's video. I'm not gonna end up doing that. I've got so much to do. It's late. I do have some stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm trying to. It is Friday, but I am trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour. I just realized I forgot something at the store. I forgot oats for my roaches, but that's fine. I'll probably grab some ghost shrimp tomorrow. Ghost shrimp I think are like $5 for $1 or something like that. They're real cheap. I'll grab them on my way home, and we'll throw them in there, and we'll get those going, and they'll start producing waste. And if any of them die, they're so cheap they don't really matter. And if those do well, I might put my snail in there. I don't know if the snail is going to be able to live with those in there. I don't know if the snail's still alive. If it's there, we'll do it. If not, we won't. But if the shrimp do well, I'll end up getting my guppies and put them in there. I'll probably start with just a little trio, and we'll just see how they grow from there. Nevertheless, I'm James from James Reptiles. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that really helps out the channel. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram if you want to see pictures of all my animals, of the fish. As soon as I get on, I'll post them there first. Twitter, Facebook, all the same. JamesReptiles@gmail.com if you have any questions. I will, come Monday, and I forgot to mention this, come Monday I will be shipping out my first gecko. It will be a crested gecko. I have someone who's interested in one on Morph Market. They decided which one they wanted. They decided they want me to ship Monday. I'm nervous. I've never shipped an animal. There's a lot of things that I don't understand that can go wrong that I just have to jump in and do. I have a lot of people who are there and can help me, but at the end of the day I just have to do it and know how to do it, and it'll get easier. The second time will be a lot easier, and then after I've done it a handful of times, it'll just be a piece of cake. But nevertheless, I'll show you guys which one that is in tomorrow's video, and hopefully he's got safe travels. I'll let you know before I send it, but he's going out, and I'm excited. Of course, the person may always back out. You never know with some people. I've driven a half hour to go meet someone to sell an animal, and I get there and they tell me they're still on their way and they're 20 minutes away. 20 minutes go by and they go, oh, I haven't left my house. Drive another half hour to my house, because they just didn't want to drive or whatever, and they're trying to trick me or something like that. And at that point I say no. Actually, I've got some good stories. I've got one good story I want to tell. I don't like selling to people who don't have money to take care of the animal. So people go, oh, well, I want a gecko, but lower the price $5 because that's all I can afford. I'm like, if you can't afford it, how are we going to afford food and the enclosure and all of that stuff? You're not. The simple fact is you're not, and it's going to starve, and it's going to suffer because you made poor decisions. Maybe you will get food eventually, but it shouldn't have to wait until you get food. It should get food whenever it needs food. I had this guy, it was one of my first geckos I was selling, and he wanted it, and he kept telling me he only had so much, and I said, I can't go any lower, that's as low as I'll go. He said, okay, meet me here. I drove, I think it was like 20 minutes out, and I get there, and he goes, hey, I'm down the street, but I forgot gas, so I'm short like $3.50. I'm like, you know what, go home. I had already made plans to go hang out at my buddy's house. I had gecko in a deli cup. It was fine for a couple hours, as they are. When we take them to shows or we ship them, they're fine in a deli cup for a few hours. I went to my buddy's house and I hung out because he lived right there, and I had planned that anyway because I kind of figured the guy would do something shady. Plus, I figured I'd just hang out with my buddy anyway. So we did that, and I went home and didn't hear from that guy again. People do shady stuff, and you just never know. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Hopefully this gecko gets sent out. I've got a lot of stuff I gotta go do. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.